I think I would use this phrase. Previously, it was always trying to fit in, but today is feeling that I belong to a community. So hi, my name is Humphreys Warren Sheldon, and I'm 57 this year, and I'm a person with diabetes. To be honest, when I was first diagnosed, I did take it so seriously. When you get the first diagnosis, it's like, okay, yours is not so serious yet. You're not required to go on insulin. You need some medication and a good diet. So for me, it was like, okay, sounds not as bad and as serious. So when you don't seem to see the symptoms, you just carry on and you tell yourself, I'm young. I was in that mindset that the medication will take care of itself. And then you come to a point when you start seeing certain things. For example, fatigue. No matter how much I drank, I was still thirsty. But as you progress and you start falling sick, that's when I realized, okay, this is getting serious. Then came the point when, it was a hard reality to accept. I'm diabetic. Family was very important because back then, my daughter was only about 4 or 5 years old. She would remind me, Daddy, please don't be sick. So, in that statement itself, it's like a wake-up call. I'm friends with Priscilla, a fellow Singapore Silent Heroes alumni. So when I saw that she had moved on to Diabetes Singapore, I was quite curious. And that's when I started reading up a little bit more. And that's when I actually approached her and said, hey, somebody has diabetes and maybe could be a possible ambassador. And then we started connecting. And I've seen the good work that they do, the awareness that is brought about. I felt that, it's something that, the public and even those with diabetes need to know, because not many are aware that from diabetes, if it's not properly controlled, it can lead to other complications. And I felt that, given my journey, it's better to tell them, if you don't control it, this is what's going to happen. But even if it does happen, there are ways to live. You can still turn your life around. I went to one of the road shows in Toa Payoh. You can feel that vibe, that everyone's there is like, they're not there because, I have to. Even the volunteers, okay? And then when I sat there for a while and watched the interviews on stage, and they were sharing their lifestyles, it was very heartwarming to see everyone come together. If you are diagnosed with diabetes, okay, it's not the end of the world. To the families, I think the important thing is, do not judge them as if they have some kind of disease. The last thing we need is to change the way that we approach them. They're still the same people that you grew up with, or you're married to, or you're looking after. You just have to be there for them. Seeing many other stories, many other inspirational individuals, I think that's important, because when they write the stories, when they tell the stories, when you hear the stories, it's so heartfelt, it's so lived. There's so much resilience in all of them. And they are just champions in their own right.